Gotham at night, no, an even darker world where moonlight clings to stone and every shadow feels alive. Somewhere ahead, a daughter's fate hangs by a thread.
Hear me, Quincy Harker. If you wish to see your daughter alive again, then follow me too.
The threat cuts off like a knife in the dark, leaving only dread and the promise of something worse waiting ahead. A sinister path opens before him, leading toward a place whispered about in fear, the house that screams.
To the house that screams.
And with that chilling command, the night swallows him whole, dragging the helpless into terror. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening through the fog-choked streets, where fear crawls faster than the law. A woman's scream slices through the darkness, and in the alley mist, something monstrous gives chase. She stumbles over slick cobblestones, hearing that hideous laughter echo behind her like a death sentence.
You've cornered her, fiend, but you're not taking her tonight.
Harker, you dare interfere with Dracula, Prince of Hell.
Batman steps from the shadows, a living blade against the nightmare, while the terrified prey gasps for breath.
Then you shall die first.
Gotham's night air hangs heavy in a grim alleyway where terror chases a woman into the dark. But for Elizabeth Langley, the nightmare may soon become a memory, if she survives it.
That may be your wish, Dracula, but it's one you'll never realize.
Rachel Van Helsing, so you are here. Good, very good.
For the others, the alley is a nightmare that never ends. Dracula raises his hand to begin the next UJAS, confident the darkness itself is on his side.
Now I may begin the task at hand, once I've let that foolish shaft of yours fly harmlessly through me. How many times have I shown you, woman, this weapon is meaningless to one who can become as the mist itself? But since you seem too thick to learn, I'll take it from you. What?
A silent guardian steps in from the shadows, and Dracula's confidence flickers for the first time. But the monster has another form waiting in the darkness.
Ah, your silent oath fights to protect you, Van Helsing, but it shall do no good. For all his vaunted strength, he cannot defeat Dracula, who can alter himself into the midnight scavenger. Taj, let go.
Gotham's night sky swallows the bat in fog and shadow as the struggle climbs higher into the darkness. Below, the city holds its breath. Taj clings tighter, but the silent guardian does not fall. It is the Lord of Evil who loses his balance and drops through the mist.
Frank Taj, you Indian fool, drop.
The falling shape twists once more in the air, leathery and dreadful. When it lands, the raven-winged demon is no more.
Months ago, I attacked you as a sham, my dear, but this time my approach is real. You shall come with me as my prisoner.
No, let me go, Father.
Taj takes the impact, cushioning the fall for the one he loves. But Dracula is already rising with a new cruelty in his eyes.
Leave her alone, Dracula. Your fight is with me.
My fight is with all humanity, old friend, and that includes your beautiful young daughter. Listen to me, or she dies now.
Gotham at night, the air thick with menace as a confrontation boils over in the shadows.
That's it, ancestor mine. I've taken as many of your stinking ultimatums as I'm going to.
Wrong, Drake, you'll take what is given you. And never, never remind me who you are. My blood boils with rage to think you are related to me. Now then, Harker, tomorrow at midnight, you'll hear from me, telling where you shall find your daughter. Go there at once, or you'll not see her again.
Threats ill became you, old friend. Just do as you are told.
Farewell, my would-be slayers, until the moon rises once more, ha ha ha.
The threat hangs in the air like poison as the victims are left reeling in the darkness. But even now, desperate resolve hardens in their hearts. This war is far from over. Gotham holds its breath in the black of night, where fear travels faster than light. Somewhere beyond the city's clamoring streets, a far older darkness is awakening.
I've dreaded this moment since Edith was first born, and her mother died. Dracula knows what she means to me.
Nothing will, Quincy. We just have to hope we find the Count before he tries anything.
Oh Lord, should anything happen to her.
Why did you bring me here? Please tell me why.
You were brought as a cure for the others, and then, my dear, to eventually die yourself.
Elsewhere, lightning tears golden scars across the sky, illuminating Dracula's hidden hilltop sanctum. Inside, the vampire's cruel purpose is revealed at last.
To die as all who seek me must die, as victims of the vampire. You see, lovely one, they are a nuisance, one that keeps me from my other tasks. And like the pesky flies they must be swatted, and made to obey me, obey me.
I've been hounded, chased, and hunted too long by your father and his hapless band, and I seek to end our conflict for all time.
And we will, Quincy. We've got to believe we will.
The night dies slowly over Gotham, and when the moon rises, it brings a rain born not of heaven, but of something far darker. Through the thunderous downpour, two figures search the blackened streets for a house whispered of in dread and old legend.
No, this is the place, Mr. Drake. There is no mistake about it. Look, the house is just as Dracula described. Quickly now, if we are to save Edith. This is it, Quincy, at least I think it is. For all I can tell through this blasted soup, we may be halfway to China.
For a heartbeat, there is only rain and shadow. Then the darkness splits and the ancient manse emerges from the storm. The house stands against the night like a dying beast, its windows glowering, its timbers groaning as if the very walls know evil is near. It seems to shudder and plead with them to flee, to run before the rot inside can reach out and claim them all. But they press onward, drawn toward whispering hell as though the darkness itself has already chosen them. 20 kilometers south and east, Gotham's darkness thins to a grim slab of mortar and shadow. Inside that fortress waits Blade, the vampire slayer, and tonight, danger is already at the door. Hey, what's keeping you, Saffron? We've only got half an hour before dinner.
Keep your cool, honey, I'm coming.
After all, I was getting dressed up all for you, Blade.
Like, something tells me a half hour's gonna be plenty of time.
No, Blade, don't.
Have to, Saf, I'm expecting a.
The call cuts through the room like a blade of ice. Somewhere beyond the phone line, a stranger's voice is about to change the night forever. Gotham at night, the shadows lengthen around a decaying mansion as a cruel game unfolds in the darkness.
Games better played in darkness, perhaps.
We're not here to play games, Dracula. Where is Edith?
Above you on the balcony, ha ha ha. As for the rules, my friends, you'll learn them as you play along.
A terrified glance upward, a warning cry from the shadows, and Edith hangs in peril as the vampire toys with his prey.
Edith, Edith, it's us, Rachel and Frank.
My foot blasted floorboards half eaten through.
Frank, look. She doesn't hear us. Dracula has her hypnotized.
Come on, thirsty lips of a vampire bat. No, my face, they're clawing my face.
Then the nightmare erupts into chaos as wings thunder through the stale air and hungry claws tear at Rachel Van Helsing. But a flaming torch splits the darkness, scattering the bats, and for one haunted instant the shadows recoil. Gotham-like darkness hangs over the night as ancient beasts and human hearts collide. In the storm, loyalty burns brighter than fear. Taj, rescued 5 years ago by the same girl, would leap into certain death for Van Helsing. Some would call it love, but it is the devotion of a truest friend.
Blast, my net only holds a few of these beasts. Is there no way to stop them?
As if in answer, the bats suddenly freeze. Then, one by one, they burst away through the open window into the rain-soaked night.
While I don't know what you've done to Edith, Fiend, but if you've harmed her in any way, Your overly melodramatic threats interest me not, Frank Drake, but my game has yet to begin. Know this, young fool, when you next see her, you shall also then see the face of death.
And so, for the moment, the girl must not be theirs. But in Gotham's storm-lashed darkness, that promise of death hangs over them all like a blade. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over a grim, decaying manse, where every floorboard seems to breathe with menace. In the dark, something small and deadly stirs beneath the silence. Blade, I almost shot you. You almost let Goose have your lunch, Drake. Don't try to play hero, okay? I'm here for the same reasons you are, so until something better comes along, we join forces. Or would you rather play haunted house by yourself? Your choice, Blue Eyes. Frank Drake answers almost before he can think, the word barely leaving his lips as a hidden metal spring clicks in the dark. A tiny mesh cage snaps open, and from it comes a poisonous black widow, gliding across the rugged floor like it's being guided by an unseen mind. Elsewhere in the southern wing of Whispering Hell, the ancient mansion groans and weeps, while the spider moves straight for Frank Drake's leg. And through the moaning of the old house, another set of senses locks on to the sound of life, Taj, the hunter, listening in the dark. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over a ruined hideout as the air itself seems to hold its breath. Somewhere in the darkness, a predator has already struck.
Moron, you thought your silent steppings could take me unawares. You thought to fool Dracula. I can sense the footsteps of the most insignificant insects, the flutter of the most fragile flowers.
The captive is down, helpless, while the room tightens with menace. Dracula turns his attention on the terrified Drake. No one is coming to save him now.
No, quiet one, to Dracula, no sounds remain unheard. No signs of treachery remain unobserved.
Do as I say, Drake, or you'll wind up deader than Dracula's ever been. Dig.
Drake, don't move.
What, if this is some kind of...
Hit that wall and play stone, man. Don't move a muscle.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over the rooftops as a deadly confrontation reaches its peak. In the cold dark, predator and prey circle one another with murder in their eyes. You have killed too many of my legions, Blade. You have hounded them, chased them, slaughtered them. When all they sought was to spread my rule to humans, it is only fitting that I, their lord and master, am the one to end you. My hand will slay you and end your wretched existence for all time. No way, Fangs, I'm gonna get you, even if it means your death, Blade. Then it certainly shall mean that. For as you apply your greatest pressure, I reshape, alter my form to that of the mists itself. And then, you knife-tossing fool, you go sprawling to your death. Gotham at night, shadows lengthening through a forgotten underground lair. The air is thick with menace as a deadly struggle hangs in the balance.
Man, you keep blowing it, don't ya, Smiley? Guess you didn't know there was a handy chandelier down here to grab hold on.
Above them, the dark night closes in as a vampiric foe hisses defiance from the dark. One wrong move, and the chamber will explode into violence.
Get back, Dracula, one step closer, and I swear I'll use this. Use it then, fool, but it will avail you naught. I, who have withstood the tide of 500 years, shall continue to exist till time itself runs dry, while you, my weak-kneed descendant, your time has ended.
Hey, Fangs, remember me. I hate being forgotten.
Blade, right you are, Count. You win the booby prize.
Gotham at night is a blackened labyrinth of stone and rain where every alley hides a threat. Somewhere above the city, a brutal struggle explodes into violence.
A foot to wipe that smile off your damned face. And a knife carved from ebony wood, fangs like a stake. Dig it, fangs cause like a stake, it can kill you.
My face, ag.
The burning gash pulses red with hell-born agony, and the dark night lashes out, hurling the blade aside like trash. Then, as if driven by instinct alone, he surges toward the open sky. Blood streaming from the wound, he stumbles, then gathers himself and runs, fighting through the pain with feral determination. For a moment he falls, then, as he has for more than 500 years, he transforms and launches himself into the night. He tears through shattered glass and frame, a winged shadow streaking toward the beckoning moon. But when the darkness settles, one question remains: where is Edith?
Where's my daughters?
Up here, father.
Gotham at night, shadows lengthening over a city that never sleeps. In a dim, haunted room, a family reunion twists into a nightmare. Edith, thank the Lord you're safe. Come here, please, quickly. No, go away, father. Leave me here, I beg you. No need to worry, daughter. The fiend is gone. Frankentage drove him off. But Edith recoils in terror, as if something unseen still claws at her soul. And then the truth spills out in a voice shaking with hunger. Father, look at me, look at what he's done. I'm a vampire, and I'm thirsting, father. Oh God, it's horrible. No, Edith, no, Lord, not you. Tell me it isn't true, daughter. Each moment I thirst more, each moment my control slips from me. I can't take the risk, I mustn't dare. If you won't leave, father, then I have no other choice. You must stop me, you must, before I kill, you must. In Gotham's oppressive darkness, the line between love and monstrosity is only a heartbeat away, and somewhere above them, the night waits to claim its next victim. Gotham's night is colder than stone, and in the bleakest corner of the city, grief hangs heavier than the fog. A body falls into the darkness, a terrible descent that ends in a brutal, echoing impact.
No, Edith, no.
The sorrow is relentless, first Sonia, then his wife, and now Edith. Death has become a cruel family curse.
She's not dead, Quincy. Is there anything we can do?
There is nothing but the prescribed methods.
In the dark, a desperate vow is spoken over the woman he loves, a final ritual against the damned.
Edith, I do this for you, that the curse of the damned need never be yours. Farewell.
Then the rage breaks loose and the hunt begins in earnest, an oath hurled into the night like a blade.
Run from us, Dracula, fly away, hide in whatever damned hole you find. But this I swear, when we find you, I will kill you.
We'll track you down, Dracula. We'll hunt you to the ends of the earth.
And somewhere beyond Gotham's choking shadows, a monster's name is spoken like a death sentence.